I'm Professor Thompson. I'm the Chair of Water Science and an ARC Future Fellow in the Institute for Applied Ecology at the University of Canberra. I work with a team of freshwater ecologists here to better understand freshwater systems and their management. We're concerned with managing biodiversity in a changing world. The UC environment is a really collegial one. We enjoy working as a team surrounded by people with a similar mentality who are interested in making a difference to the world. And that makes for a really great workforce. In particular, my research investigates the way in which human activities, and that's climate change, pollution, habitat loss, invasions and extinctions, the way in which those activities impact on natural systems and how we can use ecological principles to protect and restore them. My research takes a food web approach to studying the effects of human impacts, and that means that I'm interested not only in the immediate effects on a single species, but also on all the second and third order effects on other species in a system. So I'm interested in questions like what happens when a species invades? Does that cause other species to go extinct? Are there characteristics of some natural food webs that make them more vulnerable to change or more robust to coping with change? What can we expect future landscapes to look like, and what effect will that have on biodiversity and food web structure? Typically I work on freshwater systems, but I collaborate widely with other researchers so that we can study the whole ecosystem, not just the plants, not just the soils, not just the water, but the whole ecosystem. For example, at the moment I have a large project looking at how restoration of native vegetation would affect the water yields, biodiversity and carbon storage of the Golden Broken River system in Victoria. That research team includes people from economists to soil scientists, from foresters to people who study birds. I really value the fact that here at UC we have a commitment to carrying out research which goes across disciplines and research that has a real impact in the world, not just in scientific journals. With respect to that research about reforestation, one of our most exciting recent results has been that the replanting of trees along streams can cool the water sufficiently to offset some of the warming which is expected under climate change. It's taken a lot of data and it's taken some really complex modelling, but now we know that a relatively short length of replanted stream bank, only 2 kilometres long, can reduce stream temperatures by almost 2 degrees. The good thing about that is that it tells us we can realistically start managing ecosystems to cope with changing climates. Our research program at UC is about more than just describing the problems, it's about identifying the solutions as well. In terms of climate change, the true story of what we can expect is a complex one. Many parts of the world will just get warmer on average, but perhaps of larger concern are predicted increases in extreme events. These include floods, heat waves, extreme storms. Now we have a large research program which is describing the responses of ecosystems to those extreme events. Managing climate change is going to be a difficult endeavour. It's going to require things from managing carbon in the atmosphere to changing our lifestyles to reduce our carbon footprint, but also things like managing vegetation in the natural world. So studying change ecology is a really exciting area of research and it's something which has many indirect applications. So at the moment I'm working with partners to understand how we can restore and protect freshwater communities through providing environmental flows. I'm interested in how we can restore natural vegetation and how we can control invasive species. All of that research is embedded in a framework where we are working with policymakers and managers as a part of what we do. At UC we're enjoying the challenge of carrying out excellent research relevant to real-world problems.